Netherrealm is a narrative-driven tabletop role-playing game podcast. For this season, we're using the Dungeons & Dragons 5e rules. Kinda. Sometimes the language on this podcast can get a little spicy, but if that doesn't bother you, my name is Will, and I play Six.
I'm Bruce, and I'm the voice of Archie.
I'm Frazier, and I play Margbark Smooth.
And I'm your game master, Tanner, and this is what happened on the last episode of Netherrealm, the Neverthere.
What? I've got to do this now? Fine. I'm not playing the whole detective bit. So we left Bandit Camp, ran into Margbark's old shit mate on the way out. Turns out, Margie is a little bit of a pirate, and the last time he went on a pirating adventure, he had a good old shipwreck. Also, his friends teetered, absolutely teetered. Anyway, the interesting bit is actually how he got his purple magic stuff. You know, glowy hands, glowy sword. Anyway, we went off to find this old witch deeper in the forest. Now look, I'm a city boy, but I know not to go poking my nose into some lady's den. Especially who can do magic, and who people are scared of. But what does Six do? Punches a bloody door down. Now look, he's learning well, but he still hasn't learned the difference between when and when not to. But the funny part is, he got turned into a rabbit. Hilarious. But that wasn't the weirdest part. Six decides he's going to have her commune with the skies or whatever, and apparently she actually did. It was Neverthere in the chorus. And now Six is all bent out of shape again about the smoke monster and people disappearing. But you know what? We ain't heroes, because heroes die in the story. But I digress. After which kindly asked us to leave, we made our way to the next stop on this magical mystery tour. Now wouldn't you know it, now we've got to worry about bloody dragons.
Above you, the beating of wings, heavy, laborious, over trees that they bend underneath the weight of such a massive creature. You don't know what it is, but it looks green, and the shadow is like dragon-shaped.
Hey, is that thing got fucking scales?
Yes, says a voice from nowhere.
I think I may have remained too close to Aaron for too long.
No, I'm seeing it too, Archie. What the? We should get the fuck out of here.
I've seen these in my time. This is not good, boys.
What is it?
That's a Durgan.
Oh my god. A Durgan. Are you sure it's not a dragon?
Oh, yes. Excuse me. Dragon. Yes. I always forget the pronunciation.
Dragon is nuts.
Oh.
Ah! That's how the dragon flies by doing that.
Ah!
God, the Durgan does not yell. Okay, you know what, kid? Do we now make canonically dragons in Netherrealm are not dragons, they're Durgans, and they also just make the old cartoon horn sound instead of roaring. The dragon roars.
Have you never seen the Skyrim thing where it's fucking Tommy the
Thomas
Train?
the Tank Engine?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. And it comes in just auga.
Yeah, or when they replace the dragons with Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, dude,
so good.
No, I'm just stuck on the Thomas the Tank Engine. Just dun 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 dun. Yeah, just like the Doppler effect with that sound. Yeah, just
as the beast flies over the forest, and after the shadow passes by, your focus is finally drawn in front of you up towards what looks to be the mouth of a cave system that leads underground. But the thing that you do see there that catches your eye is a man standing there looking off in the direction that the thing just flew in.
Hey, Tanner. I feel like the calling a dragon a beast is kind of xenophobic because they're intelligent.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Well, I mean, I would make.
Yeah. I'm just fucking with you, dude.
Okay. I was like, I think humans are beasts, but that's fine too.
I'm sorry. As soon as you said it, I was like, oh, xenophobe joke. Let's go. All right, cool.
Let's go.
Guy at mouth of cave looking at dragon flying away.
Cabe.
Yeah, Gabe.
Durgan. It's a Durgan.
Durgan fly away from Cabe.
Calm down,
Right.
Big Durgan.
So
Big Durgan, calm
question,
down.
question B, what do?
Hey, you see that fucking thing up there? I yell at him.
Huh? You're too far away, I can't hear you. No, okay, so you guys approach him. As you get ready to shout this out, you do look towards him. He is a younger man, plain-looking guy, seems to be about teenager. He has tousled, mousy brown hair. And what you do, what your attention turns to first is that he's holding a bloody pale yellow dress. And as you shout out to him, he says, Durgan? No, he doesn't do that.
I'm so glad I wasn't drinking.
Huh? I mean, he's just surprised that anyone else is out here yelling at him. So what was your question? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. He seems to be in a state of shock.
Look, there's a big Durgan flying above us. We're gonna make it canon at this point. Big Durgan flying above us. We need to get shelter. The only shelter I see, cave. We should go now.
I think you might be describing a Durgan home.
I mean, I guess it could be its home.
Look, we
but
need
for
to get
now,
somewhere with walls.
It flew away, though. Like, it's not here.
caves have walls.
You guys do hear off in the distance. Oh, God.
Okay, well, oh my God, that's the cries of a Durgan. Look, guys, we must leave now.
Okay, the Durgan sounds like it's coming back. Should we go in the cave?
We should get into this cave. That's my suggestion. If you have a better one, that's fine. But I'm gonna start heading towards the cave. You should come too. And I point out the guy whose name we don't know.
He's basically at the mouth of the cave too. So you guys rush up on your horses.
He's got a dress soaked in blood. Why are we going to go hang out with him? That seems like a terrible idea.
We can ask questions after we get into the cave.
When have I ever asked questions first, though, Six?
Oh, that's true. He says as he's running to the cave.
Running. Okay, not horsing. Got it.
He's
we're
running
on
beside
horses?
his horse, holding it by the reins.
Look, this is faster.
Yep. I guess that's what I'm doing now. Cannon.
Okay. All right. I mean, does everyone go to the cave?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all going to the cave.
Okay, cool. So you guys make
Where's
it up
Jefferson?
there. Jefferson is with you. Yeah, he's there. He's tertiary. Whatever decision you guys make, he'll do. Just because I'm not playing a DMPC. So you guys get to the cave, and again, like it is just this guy here. He looks to be in a state of shock. He's shivering a bit, looking between the sky and the bloody dress that he's holding.
Okay.
That dragon ate your girlfriend or something?
Huh? Did it? And then it's like
I slap him.
Hi.
You're
Okay.
learning, Six. You're learning.
I saw Archie do that one time. Thought maybe it would help. You seem like you're in a state of shock.
I lean over to Margbark and I say, it's funnier though, because Six has metal hands.
I lean back over to him and go, do you think that's his dress?
Archie leans away from Margbark very quickly.
When we were on the sailboat, we passed it around. Depending on the weeknight.
Put it on a pillow.
But this is not the dragon. Just, it was it just appeared. I don't know what happened.
What do you mean it just appeared?
No, well, I mean, it came down from the sky, and I found this is her address. It gets, and it flew away, and I don't.
Can I see that dress?
Yeah, he looks down at the dress. He looks up at you, and you could see his hands are shaking as he hands it over.
I take it gently, because Six
Okay.
is trying to be nice here. I want to examine the dress. What do?
So the dress is very torn. Directly from the back of it, as you turn it around, you just see it is ripped up. There is blood streaking every place that it's been torn.
Aha.
I roll knowledge of murderous weapons to see if I can tell what did the damage.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. No. Go ahead. Give me that roll of murderous weapons. I would say Archie has at least a +2 in knowledge of murderous weapons.
I'd say +5, honestly.
Unless the motherfucker got a natural 20. Oh, okay. What'd you get?
I got a 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not a murderous weapon that you recognize, honestly. The tears are a little bit different. You're like, I don't know.
I don't know what did this. I only use an axe and a mace. I only use 2 out of the many murderous weapons.
Six looks like he's having a really deep thought.
An aneurysm. Got it.
As I'm examining the dress, I'd like to use some Arcana to see if Six could gain some knowledge that Will thinks he has. How about that?
All right, go for it.
I know.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I know, but
I have a good idea too. It's a very cool little twist that Tanner's thrown in. 17 plus 3, that is a non-natural 20.
Okay, what are you trying to figure out?
I'm trying to figure out if whoever was in this dress was the dragon.
Okay, so you look down at this thing, and you can tell that the splits are typically around seams, and it is not. It doesn't seem to be tears at weaponry or an attack. It does seem to be an expanse from inside that has popped these things outward.
Archie,
and probably with that roll, you would know that dragons can shapeshift.
can they? Okay. See, that's
That's a high roll, man.
That is a high. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
We don't know for sure. Like, we don't know, but like, you
No,
could,
I think what you
know-
gave me is good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your knowledge,
Because I wouldn't have specific knowledge on dragons as Arcana. You know what I mean?
no, but like, yeah, dragons would be, to find out more about dragons, it wouldn't be history, it would be Arcana. So I would go ahead and say, yes, you do know that they can shapeshift.
It still doesn't tell us exactly the case, because it could be all kinds of other things, but we just know that that's a coincidence. Sorry, I should have kept my mouth shut.
No, it's fine. I think it's very good that you brought it up.
Archie, Margbark. Well, first, and I hold up the dress. What to the guy that gave it to me? What is your name?
My name is Arnold.
Hey,
Aha.
Arnold,
Uh-huh.
you all right there, bud?
You said it was the last
No.
joke earlier.
I lied!
Hey,
Anyway.
Arnold.
Arnold.
No,
well,
no,
first-
I'm not all right.
First of all, it's very nice to meet you. You have a few people that are looking for you. I hope you understand that. Second of all, who did this dress belong to?
He reaches up for you. He grabs you by your robes and he pulls you and shakes. He's like, it ain't the dragon. It ain't Avery.
Avery.
This dress belonged to Avery.
Yeah, it was a favorite dress. She was supposed to be out here meeting me, and then I found it here in the mouth of this cave, and then it was here, and then it flew off after it yelled at me, and then it ate her.
Are you saying that dragon shouted?
Yeah,
All right, anyway. Okay, all right, I'm sorry.
Okay. Arnold, you said, right? Do you mind giving me and my companions a couple of minutes? Just step over there where you can't hear what we're talking about, but we can keep an eye on you.
Yeah. And he walks off. He doesn't even try and argue. He just walks off and sits down on a stone in the corner.
Guys,
so
I don't know
Avery's a dragon, right?
Yeah, how'd you know? You've seen this before. Did you know dragons can shapeshift?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Durgans?
Did you know Durgans can shapeshift?
So Avery's a Durgan, right?
Correct. How did you come to that conclusion?
I put 2 and 2 together.
Archie, we have a bigger problem on our hands. I have reason to believe that either 1, Avery was adopted, or 2, Wilford is himself a dragon, or 3, he fucked a dragon.
Oh, God. Yeah, he's a bard, actually, on his character sheet.
He fucked a dragon.
You know, in some towns in the Queensland, that's illegal.
Well, this is Drosden Mill.
Archie just looks disgusted.
Guys, I believe that I think we have a larger problem. There's a Durgan inside of our Avery.
Couldn't even get it out.
Well, when you guys are ready to tell me what a fucking Durgan is,
Alabama.
we'll return to that problem.
It's like a dragon, but
Big
Durgier.
scaly monster, come in different colors. Wings, fly, breathe fire, you know, Durgan.
You mean a fucking dragon?
That's what I said, a Durgan.
I like Durgan better, honestly, Archie.
Potato, dragon, Durgan.
You two are fucking with me, aren't you?
It's just different accents.
He gives Mark and 6 squinty eyes.
I think this is just the difference between book smarts, and street smarts. The books say Durgan, the streets say dragon. That's what I'm gonna go with, and I'm comfortable with it.
Okay. Well,
This is
It's fucking dumb. It's
23
fucking dumb.
minutes of the same fucking joke. All right.
guys, we have solved one part of the mystery. We found Arnold. Think we should take him back to camp, and then if I had to make a suggestion, Wilford Drosden is my next stop.
We probably need to handle this thing with Arnold and Usank and make sure Usank doesn't murder Arnold as soon as he's in.
We need to take. That was my suggestion. We take Arnold back to Usank, and then go see Wilford after that.
Arnold took money, right?
Yeah, I think so. He took something. We know he took something.
Tanner.
Really, I didn't give you guys much. The only sort of inconsistencies that Unsonk was worried about was the assassination of...
Now, Arnold had taken something from the camp and left.
Yeah.
Okay. So it wasn't
if I said that, I don't think I gave you anything specific.
Okay.
Hey, Arnold, come here. I actually didn't mean to do that one.
dang it.
That was not on purpose. So, sorry, but I'm going to do it again. Hey, Arnold, come here for a second.
He stands up from the stone and comes over to you guys.
I got a question for you.
Eh.
Are you aware of the fact that Usank wants your head?
Usank wants me head. Why?
So, Arnold, did you take anything from camp?
I mean... No?
I'm gonna use my senti insight roll to determine if he's lying.
I mean, you can if you want to, but yeah, sure, go ahead.
Do I have advantage?
Nah, but it's real fucking low.
I don't even remember what. I know you gave me. And what was it? You gave me. I can use insight roll to turn
you get
efficiency, right?
Yeah. It's advantage. You are
because it's
advantage.
scent. Yeah.
It's scent based. You're using your
I do.
scent.
Oh, I can remember. Yeah, that's right. It was advantage. I was trying to figure out if it was advantage or I had proficiency. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, because when people lie, you could think there's be a scent. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so then that is a plus. Or no, that's an 18.
Okay. Yeah, he's lying. Easy peasy. Lion.
All right, so I think we got off on a bit of the wrong foot here. You should stop lying to me before I make that dress be covered in your blood. Now tell me what you took from camp.
Well, if it's covered in my blood, then we'd be together in the drift. I don't know.
Unless she's that dragon.
What?
You heard me, unless she's that dragon. Anyway, that's not the point right now. What did you take from Osonk?
Ida?
Why?
So I could elope with Avery and we could get out of here, away from the forest, away from Drogston Mill, off into some place where no one gives a fuck who we are, and a little bit of money to start ourselves off with a cottage and, I don't know, potatoes.
It's hard to fit a dragon in a cottage.
I'm not in love with a dragon.
I don't think dragons eat potatoes.
What? No, if she's a dragon, she can fry the potatoes.
Wait. Hold on. Just a question. How old is Avery? Did she just have a birthday?
No, it was a few months back. She's like
Okay.
17. That was really what that was hard for me. 17. She was like 17.
Oh, okay. Has she turned into a dragon before?
No, she's not a dragon.
Oh, she's definitely a dragon.
No, you're a dragon eater.
Big Durgan.
The dragon
Wait, so why would a
eater.
dragon... Hold on, wait, hold on. If a dragon ate her, why would the dress also not be eaten? That's a bit weird.
It's made of polyester. It's not natural materials.
Polyester is a very good material, Archie.
Oh, we can't have zippers, but
firm.
we can have
Very
polyester.
firm.
I gave you zippers.
Did
I
you?
did.
Yeah, back
It's in the episode.
No,
There's a sound
zippers,
effect.
alright.
Okay, but we still argued about zippers for a little bit.
did,
Whether we
we
could
did.
have them. Archie. Oh well, I
It's
point
a
out the
mage-
dress to
No,
her.
hang on. No. Let's do some world building, folks. It is a mage-made material. It is not called polyester. It is called...
Durgan.
Esther Polly.
But, okay, yeah, all right. Esther, Magic Esther. Polyessence. It is polyessence.
There you go.
It's made of polyessence. Dragons don't eat polyessence. It ain't natural materials. There you go.
How did you know what a dragon is? Are you a dragon? Should we be suspicious of you? I give him crazy ass.
If I were a dragon, I wouldn't be a dragon. I'd be with Avery.
Okay, all right. Look.
God, he's annoying. I'm sorry.
I pull out the
Can we
dress
just take
and-
him back to Osonk and let him kill him already? Like this is
So-
that's Archie just has a moment.
Just explain to me what you saw. I have this dress. These tears indicate that it was torn from the inside. She's a dragon.
That's a big leap. Like that's a huge leap, Will, but I love it.
Six is capable of making that kind of leap of logic.
gosh.
He points around the cave. You see the tracks? Those are from its big feet and claws. And then it was there over the dress. And I could see the smoke billowing out. I know it barbecued her. And I came up. We were supposed to meet here. And then she wasn't here, but her bloody dress was beneath a dragon. What you mean she ain't ate her? It ain't ate her. I don't know the gender of dragons.
Okay. I would like to do a history check, Tanner. A history check. Or medicine check. Maybe medicine check might work better here. I want to think about the possibility of there being a potion that can turn somebody into a dragon.
Oh, that's real fucking specific knowledge. Okay.
Yeah.
What you
Is
got,
there
Bruce?
Better roll a 20.
That's an 18 plus 6, 24.
To do what exactly? Exactly.
Specifically, what I'm trying to think about is if old witch gave her, when she went to get a love potion, she got a polyjuice potion from Harry Potter.
Oh, got it. Yeah. It's a good connection.
Polymorph potion in D&D.
Yes.
I like polyjuice better.
Okay. So you're saying, would that exist? because you wouldn't have knowledge of whether or not...
Yeah, could it exist? Would it exist?
Okay. With a 24, you know that there are potions that can do pretty much anything. With a powerful enough maker of potions, they could change the appearance of anyone, but from being able to go from a human scale to a dragon scale would take an immense amount of power and probably wouldn't just be something consumed. It would be more complicated than that.
Okay. All right. So, okay. Well, there goes that thought. And Six does not explain. He just has a thought.
Hang on. What I do want to give you with that as well, because it was a very good roll. You do know that a combination of magic like that could be possible.
Okay. Archie, I agree with you. Let's get this loser back to Osank.
Yeah, if he's gonna kill him, let's go ahead and get it over with.
All right, good. At least we're all in agreement. Hey, Jefferson, you got a vote on this one?
We just saw a Durgan, and Pete is not happy.
All right, well, sucks to be you, Arnold. Looks like you're dying today.
Arnold, before we take you, would you like to go with us the easy way or the hard way?
I can't go back to Unsunk. I ain't got his money.
Oh, well, that really sucks for you. So, the hard way.
He looks across each of you. No.
Smart choice, kid.
Okay, so yeah, as we're walking back, I don't feel like I probably need to secure him, so I'm not going to.
No. He does it. He is a very frail young man.
Yeah.
Archie, I think I've learned a lot from you. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, it depends on whether you want to grow up to be an upstanding citizen or build a criminal empire.
Honestly, we probably will have to talk at some point, but I think it's a little late for Jason.
Death is infinitely patient. They do not discriminate, they are always on time, and they are the most reliable of the deific entities. In time, everyone will know the familiar embrace of death. They were always there, long before the creation of life. They waited in the void to begin their purpose. As Yaset and Raymond propelled themselves from the center of the universe and created the cosmos, death awakened. When the first creature met its end, death was there at that precise moment to usher them to all else. And this, death has done for every living thing. Until very recently. Souls had made their way into death's domain off schedule. And now, one of them had his heart. Though death's improvisational plan had initially led to desired results, they were now looking down the gray tower at a greatly unexpected detour that was splashing into the drift and sinking to the place beyond life. This human, Argo Malcott, had up until that point done everything as death expected. Everything except the bargaining. Everyone bargained with death. Peasants, kings, sinners, saints, and especially musicians and mad scientists. But perhaps Argo was smarter than death gave him credit for. Or at least, far more mad. It had been centuries since death saw their heart, centuries since it was sealed away in the tower. And the Grey Tower itself was a clever trick. Constructed by Navarre, this tower could only ever be entered by the undying souls of the Ascendant, mortals turned demigod. At least, that's what Navarre intended. He never expected a living soul to enter the drift, so there was some magical entanglement between the words undying and living. Magic often does not adhere to intent, so what he actually did was bar everything except souls that had not been ushered into the drift by death itself. That short list currently includes Archibald Theodore Cromwell, the soul that resides in 6, and Professor Argo Malcott. Death was tired. They had been serving their purpose for time immeasurable. Unlike the other gods, Death could not abandon their task.
All shall come to know me in their time. I am they charged with the final task. When the last life across all universes sinks beneath the drift, my task will be complete, and I shall rest.
Death knew this truth, but they also knew that the time between now and the true end of everything was infinite. Unfortunately, while they were separated from their heart, they could never abandon their task. Not that they would truly never return to the work, but a vacation was certainly well earned. And so it was conceived that Death would take any opportunity to lead an eligible soul to the Grey Tower, and then use the tower's safety measures against itself to finally enter. And here it was, finally, an opportunity. Argo Malcott climbed the tower, found the heart, and opened the cage, setting off the defense mechanisms Neverthere set in place so long ago. The shadows destroyed the windows, opening the tower to Death. Death expected Argo to ask for a way out of the drift in exchange for the heart, but instead, the foolish human dove from the tower into the waters far below. The resulting splash ushered a new thought into Death's mind, one that made them experience fear for the first time. If their heart kept them sealed to the final task, what else could it make them do? Before this thought could solidify in Death's mind, they felt something tear into them. The shadows tasked with guarding the Black Heart looked to fulfill their second purpose. If Death should somehow enter the tower, the shadows would expel them by any means necessary. The darkness surrounded Death, cutting and tearing. The assault was relentless. The failsafe was flawed. Instead of attempting to push Death out of the Grey Tower, the shadows concluded that the most effective way to keep Death out for good was to destroy Death entirely. And so the onslaught continued. Death, now weakened and distraught, was entrenched in their own mind, consumed by the what-ifs of their heart in the hands of a mortal. But something from the mortal realm was reaching out. The call, the beckoning bargain pulled Death from their stupor. With a crack, Death left the drift. They moved swiftly across the universe and appeared in a lavish courtyard. Time stood still, and Death took in their surroundings. To their right, mortals in red cloaks stood around a white stone, and before them, the being known as 6 bargains for godly intervention.
Hello, dear listeners. It's Will here, and I've got Tanner, and we are just talking about what's going on in the podcast.
A lot of things I hope are happening in this one. I don't really remember what this episode was, so we've got that going on. And I don't remember that because, Will, you edit this, and I just want to say I appreciate you for doing that. I appreciate all the work and sound effects. No, shh. I appreciate all the work and sound effects and everything you do into this, and you do a good job. Good job, Will.
You know what, Tanner? I appreciate you appreciating me, but I also appreciate all the hard work you put into giving us a good story and some fun little characters to, like the death scene that we just heard. Wow. Mwah. Chef's kiss, buddy. Chef's kiss.
Hey, while we're doling out some stuff, I do want to say thank you to, well, someone that we haven't introduced yet. Big things are coming for handling our social media accounts, at least on Instagram. I do also want to say thank you, Frazier, for handling our YouTube channel. If you'd like to go and listen to our stuff on YouTube now, it's available on there. We've got a bunch of shorts on there. Same shorts on there as there are on TikTok. So we've got there.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Tanner, I haven't followed us on that. How do I go and follow these?
Oh, yeah, it's a good call. So on TikTok, we are at Another Realm. On YouTube, we are at Another Realm. And on Instagram, we are at Another Realm Podcast because we didn't get that one.
Yeah,
TikTok, we're at Another Realm too.
It.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Maybe when
Twitter,
we get
Twitter.
big enough, maybe when we get big enough, we can
hire
message old
thugs to
Instagram.
go and
Yes.
oh, okay, no, you message them. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I think we could do it a little bit more diplomatically than what you were about to say, Tanner. But
Right. For sure.
either way, Tanner, you know when our next episode is coming out?
I really don't.
After this episode, you will hear another one on May the 22nd. Tanner, say it with me. May
the 20. Oh, May
the
the
24th.
22nd. May the 22nd. Man, get it straight.
May the 22nd.
Yeah. We'll be back on that date. Until then, please enjoy the rest of the episode, and we'll see you in the next one.
No, I'm doing the sign off.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Guys, enjoy the rest of the episode. We'll see you on the next one.
You did it.
I did it.
Arnold, how much money did you take from Moose Dog?
Not a whole lot. Like a portion of the coffers.
Do you have a specific number?
It has a 2 in it. And then like 3 zeros.
Archie's eyes just go.
Oh,
200 Eider.
No, 3, not 2. Not 2.
think you mean
I said
2,000.
2,000 Ida. Wait, hold on. I just my horse screeches to a stop. You're telling me you took 2,000 Ida from a half-orc war leader? How daft are you, boy?
I left a note. I said I'd pay him back once I made enough from potato farming.
Yeah, I don't know if we can protect you on this one.
Well, if you do, I'll give you. Okay, wait. Okay, we take it back. We say I made an investment with you guys to make sure we have so much more enterprise and stuff. Because that's the thing, right? And then I will take you to me mum, and then we can have. There's so much magic power, and he'll be fine.
Oh, wait. Who's your mom?
Who's your mom?
Wait, what? No, not me mum. We'll take you into the city. We'll get some. We'll go to get
I
into
cuff him
Caster
on the back of the head.
Oh,
Wait, who is your mom?
who's your mum?
What's your real name?
I think we already know the answer to this, and I'm done asking him questions because, well, he's
Well, hold
him.
on. What is your real name? Arnold's not it. Is your name Lane?
Yeah, my name's Lane.
You're Kef's son.
Oh, you don't matter.
Oh, fuck.
So wait, hold on. If your mother is a great, well, geez,
Witch.
now witch just sounds offensive.
No, it's not. It's what you do. It's like it's a passion project that can turn into a business. Is what she told me.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
They also crone also apparently works. I figured that'd be insulting, but it's not. It's just like, oh, it's the crone of the woods. It's fine.
Okay. Why would you go steal money from bandit war leader?
Because he had it.
Yeah, but your mom's a fucking witch.
He said, cause he had it. What a fucking dumbass. Dude, I hate this guy.
He's the worst.
I'm in love. You know, you can fall in love and you do anything for it. That feeling, that fluttering in your
Well, but-
heart you feel
okay.
every day. No, I'm not done. I'm soliloquizing here. Oh, actually,
Look.
that was it. I'm sorry.
All right. You said you stole. You're making me get out of Six voice here.
You're making me break character.
You stole 2,000 Eider to start a potato farm?
Oh, you heard him. He said a fucking potato farm, yup.
It was 2062 if we're being specific.
Why an extra 62?
Because it was there.
Where is the potato farm? And where is the money if no farming potatoes?
I gave it to Avery, and we were going to set it up. She's better with money than I am. I grew up in a forest. I used acorns as currency to trade with squirrels.
Okay. All right. Well,
Archie just has an aneurysm on his horse.
Jesus Christ.
What are you doing there?
I honestly, you have shown me a lot, Arnold Lane. You've shown me a good bit of how dumb somebody can actually be. I really thought that I had a little bit of knowledge. Archie, you can vouch. I don't understand a lot.
No, this is why I was patient with you. I knew there was worse.
Well, I have learned a lot from
C6, you're ignorant. You just don't know. He's a fucking sod.
you. Yeah. So I guess the question now.
Right, Mog?
I hit him in the back of the head and say, "Who even likes potatoes?"
You can take them. You can mash them. That's all I know how to do with them. I don't know if you said I like mashed potatoes.
Well, you can stick them in a stew.
Can you boil them? Oh, you
Mash
can do
'em?
that. I didn't know. I
Can
want
you
to
stick them
say
in a
this.
stew?
Just doing this voice makes my eyes water. Oh, it's so bad.
It makes me water. Like I'm
Oh God!
I don't.
What?
Yep, water.
Dear
Yep,
God,
I
Will,
said it.
all
I said
right.
it with my
himself.
mouth. I said it with my mouth. I did it.
Yeah, you said things with your face.
Arnold Lane. Lane Arnold.
It's just Lane. I ain't
Lane.
Arnold.
Look, I don't really understand your predicament, but I guess now I have a separate question for you. Would you like to go to Usank, or would you like to go to your mother?
Neither. Both of them are going to tan me eyed. Usank probably kill me, but that'd be quicker. Me mother.
No. Not only did you make him angry, but you also offended him. So I assure you, it's not going to be quicker. In fact, I would imagine he'll probably find some way to keep you holding on, just barely, until he's flayed the majority of the skin from your body.
Yeah, but do you know the wrath of a mother?
Well, if we take him to Usank first, he'll probably never see the wrath of his mother. So I say we take him to Kef first.
But if we take him to Usank, yeah, okay, all right.
Well, I don't. She does look like she could give a mean spanking.
Here's the problem. We take him to Kef.
Ooh, spanking.
we take him to Kef, and they fuck off. And who says it? Why would Usank believe us? If we take him to Usank and he kills the boy, then Kef probably kills all of us. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe she can. Maybe she can't. Who knows?
I guess this really lies. I look at Jefferson. Sup? Nope.
Sup?
Art. What, Jefferson? What do you think?
Oh, if it was that much money, Unsunk will 100% kill him. I don't know about the witch. Really, is there any sort of upside of us bringing... Like, we could just say he's dead and save the boy a whole heap of trouble.
I kind of take pity on this soul.
But would we get rewarded for returning him to Kef?
I don't think we're getting rewarded either way.
She's been looking for him.
I'm certain... Well, maybe you could, be like, hey, handout, thanks. I mean, would you get rewarded from Unsunk either way? Like, what's the payout?
Well, that's not what's important to Usank. What's important to Usank is figuring out who stuck a knife in his old mentor's back. That's the problem. So, Lane, you go around stabbing anybody lately?
I never stabbed no one in my life.
I
I'm
give him
sorry.
crazy eyes again.
I'm
All
so
right.
scared of anything they ask me to do at the bandit camp.
I think I believe him.
I don't know.
Yep, no doubt. I can smell it. Trust me. He just pissed himself.
Oh, shit.
He also soiled himself.
Sorry about your horse and your saddle.
I use prestidigitation to make him shit his pants. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can.
I think he soiled himself as well.
Oh no, I'd soiled myself as well.
Oh God.
Finally, a
This is
good
lame.
use of the spell's prestidigitation. Why did I say that in
Whose
sixth
horse
place?
is he on the back of?
Archie's
No, he ain't
for
on the back
sure.
of nobody's horses. No,
Oh,
he's
he's walking.
walking.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were all walking. I think we said that.
No. I'm
No,
riding,
no,
but
Archie
he's
was
just
on his
walking.
horse.
It's running down my pant leg. I'm so ashamed. This is awful.
Okay, Margbark 6. I'm leaving it up. Okay, Margbark, Archie.
Okay,
I'm leaving
let's
it up to
take
you.
him back to Kef.
Okay, that's I was leaving it up to you guys. I'm gonna. I feel like I've done a whole bunch of talking here.
That
I
was a
just
good
wanted y'all
sixth
to-
voice. I like that.
Thank you.
It was better than Will's.
It was better than
Boom,
Will's.
got him. All right. Anyway,
All right, I'm
sorry.
gonna say it again. Margbark, Archie. I'm gonna leave this one up to you guys.
All right, let's just take him back to Kef. I don't like. He's a sod, but he's not.
He doesn't
He's
seem.
not a knob. He's a sod, but he's
Yeah.
not a knob. So let's take him. Let's take him back to Kef.
Joe, we're gonna tell on you.
Can you give me a new pair of pants first?
No, we don't got any extra. Sorry.
My mom's gonna be so disappointed in me.
For which part?
Father
She
your father
already
would be
is.
disappointed too.
Yeah, I was gonna. She already is.
All of us just expressed how he is nothing but a disappointment.
Oh no. All right. Yeah, you guys start making your way back to the hut. The door outside is closed as you approach it. Who and how, boys? Who and how?
6, you want to try this again?
Yes, I think I can redeem myself. And I punched the shit. No, I'm just kidding. No. Okay. I gently rap-a-tap-tap
All right.
on the door.
The door swings open. Inside, you see Kef knitting in a chair in front of the fireplace, a stew bubbling over in the hearth. She stops and looks up towards you and says, "Oh, didn't really want you back here.
Well, I could take your son to Usank if you'd prefer.
You've got Lane."
Yeah, push Lane into the door.
Ah, shit! It's me talking to me. God damn it!
Yes, and he's very stupid.
Oh,
Yeah, he stole 2,062 Ida to be specific from a half-orc war chief.
you stole.
And now I'm going to have to be the one to explain where that money is because it's gone because he was going to invest it in a potato farm after he got took by a green dragon.
Kef looks over at him and says, "What on earth do you know about potatoes?" "Mom, I know loads about potatoes. I know you can mash them,
You can boil them.
and apparently you can boil them, and apparently you can stick them in the... Mom, Avery's dead."
Well, no,
Well,
Avery is not
Avery's a
Avery.
dragon.
Yeah. What Margbark said.
Ow.
Kef looks up and says, "Avery, you say Avery's a dragon?
Yep. She's a dragon.
My boy fell in love with a dragon."
Well, he fell in love with a girl in a yellow dress, but that girl is actually a dragon.
Durgan.
Durgan, excuse me.
So you... Son, what on earth is going through your head? Oh, Mum, I was just... She's so pretty, and she's so smart, and she knows more than mushrooms and squirrels and everything in the forest, and I decided if I
lean over to Margbark and say, smart enough to marry a person that's creating a potato farm with 2,000 eider.
And he's just continuing on, listing all the things he loves about Avery.
Sounds like neither of them were too bright.
Well, we're gonna ask Wilford Josden about this next. I've got a really good first question for him.
Look, all right, Lane, enough. This has gone on long enough. I didn't want to tell you this, but she came here for a love potion. Didn't tell me who it was for, but I think she used it on you. And now you're in love with a dragon? This is so... What's that smell?
He soiled himself.
I soiled myself. I saw a Durgan.
To be fair, he did. He was much closer than we were when it happened.
Pretty scary.
Kef sets down her knitting needles and stands up and looks between the three of you. She barely places her eyes on you for a moment, Six, before quickly looking to one of the others. And she says, "Look, you've done such a service for me and mine. Just getting him back. And I feel I owe you. He's my boy.
Another vision.
I'm not giving you another vision.
Hey, gents, how about we leave her and her son, go back to Usonk, and we handle that situation. Kev, I have a question for you, though.
Anything.
Before we go. If that's all right with you two, Archie says to Margbark.
I don't know. I think Margbark wanted a reward. Didn't you want a reward, Margbark?
Information might be a good reward.
You know what? That sounds fair.
I might be able to give you something. You've just got to ask the right question.
The old bandit leader. Usonk said somebody apparently murdered him in the night. Usonk's not happy about it. He blames the town, and he thinks your son did it, because your son also took 2062 Ida. However, Usonk also respects you, and I do believe that when it comes to finding the true culprit behind all this, we could all work together and potentially find a solution much faster and with much less anger.
So, what exactly are you asking of me?
I just don't know if... Have you seen anything odd happen in around your forest?
So many things. I've caused so many odd things here. I've become one with these woods, and I have felt disturbances lately. Something tearing and ripping, and stealing and hoarding, just essences of things being brought to a head, and all of it centered on those caves.
The caves where a girl turned into a green dragon.
That's what you say, then that is
Oh,
perhaps the truth.
Okay, the information you've given is useful, but not what I was looking for. How about instead, you take this curse off of me that I've been burdened with?
Oh, the stench. I think I can do that. Please.
Smart.
She reaches out a knobby fingered hand and reaches to place it on your head, looking for your permission.
Please. And I lean my head toward her hand.
All right, you got to
I
bend
totally
down.
forgot you were cursed.
Yeah, you
I
got to
did
bend
too.
down pretty far, but she places her hand on your head, and she starts muttering something under her breath. Oh, I recognize this magic. Lady of the Plains. Dancing with satyrs. You had
She
some...
was kind of cute.
She does make herself look that way sometimes, but in reality, she looks like me. She smiles this large grin. You wanted to fuck my sister.
I told you I saved you.
Margbark throws up in his mouth a little bit.
I see what you're into. Knobby fingers and knees. Naughty boy. You want to visit me in the night? You get she's saying this stuff as the curse is being pulled from you. You start to feel some level of exhaustion pulled from you, and eventually whatever sort of taint, for lack of a better word, inside you as being pulled out. She coughs a little bit. My sister's magic never tasted that good. And she removes her hand from your head.
Disgusting.
She removes her hand from your head and flexes her fingers. It's done. But I might suggest in the future, anytime that you see someone out in the wilds that wants to, be carnal, just run.
See, I told you. Saving your life, bruv. Saving your life.
I appreciate it, both of you.
You're
Why don't I
welcome.
remember any of this?
You were very drunk.
Oh,
So what this has done is you are no longer cursed. You are still reduced by 10 HP until your next long rest.
Shit. What was my max HP supposed to be? Because I think I changed it on my character sheet.
Oh, just add 10.
It's that 10.
yeah, it was just 10.
BOP.
You were
Oh,
at
was
four.
I not? Oh, okay.
You guys have delivered the boy to the mom. And gotten decursed. Is there anything else that you want to ask the Witch of the Woods before you leave? Kef.
Do you look? I know you're pretty in tune with these woods, and I've got some questions for Wilford Drosden that could probably answer what I'm going to ask you. But knowing your magical prowess, are there any persons that you can sense in this woods that have the ability to turn someone into a dragon? It's a
Give
very
me a
strong
moment.
magic.
Yeah, she nods and she's just give me a moment. Let me connect with all things alive in the forest and go into a trance. And she kind of zones out, her eyes go white. You all can feel the energy in the room as she reaches out to the living things in the forest. And she comes back and says, I feel power circulating in different areas that I haven't felt before. Some things in the caves, some things in the rivers, some things above the trees, but none of them powerful enough to be a dragon, to turn someone into a dragon. I don't feel any of that.
Do you have an explanation for us seeing a Durgan?
Other than you seeing one? No.
Did we already ask her about the hole underneath the river
Mm-hmm.
last time? We did? Okay.
That's
all
what
right.
that's
I thought
what
we
got
did.
us to those caves, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's right. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
caught
guys
up.
were cut pretty short because of Six's vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you sense in the river? You said you sensed something in the river. What is it?
Entities. Something scratching.
Can confirm. Do scratch.
As I reach into the waterways around here, the only thing I can really tell you without you having to explore and dive down into the deep was the connection I mentioned last time to the caves. Beyond that, there are things beneath woods in the grounds under dark that I know very little about.
Oh boy. Well,
Maybe we just go. Maybe we just go back to the caves. See what's in there first.
I think I actually agree with you, Archie. My question for Wilford was going to be, are you a dragon?
All right, we can try that too, and then we'll go to the caves. Fuck
Well,
it.
no, now that she said that there's no entities powerful enough to be a dragon, I think there's something else afoot.
Now, for clarification, you did just ask her in the forest.
She
Drosden
said
Mill
above.
is on the edge of the forest. Above or below
So basically, Drosden Mill is outside of that
her range.
realm, which she can.
Mm.
Yeah, she's not connected to Drosden Mill because it's not the forest; it's just the mill. Is that what you're saying, Tanner? Basically.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but she said she felt something. Okay, my point to that was she said she felt something above the trees, which I imagine was the dragon that we saw, and she said that was not powerful enough to be a dragon. Or is that
Oh no, she's saying there was.
excluded from?
Sorry. The way I was trying to say it was that nothing she sensed was powerful enough to turn something into a dragon.
Oh.
There was no other entity that feels like a dragon either in the forest. So ultimately, your ask was inconclusive because she didn't sense anything other than certain potentially magical entities, powerful entities within other areas that don't come anything close to a dragon.
So the things scratching in the caves that are taking the logs are not dragons.
That's
That's how I would interpret that.
That is an
Yes.
interpretation.
And either the dragon that is here is no longer here, it's left the forest, or it's not actually a dragon or something funky going on there. Maybe it's already turned back into an aviary.
Well, I'm going to tell you this too. The other thing is, it is not a far-fetched, and this is out of game, my opinion. This is not a far-fetched idea to think that a dragon could put multiple people under a trance to believe that it is just a citizen of the city. Dragons are fucking strong. So.
Okay. All right. We leave the hut, right? We're done with Kef. Kef, thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Enjoy your son.
Gross.
Oh, yeah.
Not like
Archie turns to Lane, and he suddenly becomes very stern, which is not like him, and he says, "You do your mother well. You'll miss her when she's gone." He turns and he walks out and he shuts the door.
All right. The last thing you see as you leave the hut is her using magic to clean his pantaloons.
I use prestidigitation to make him soil them again.
I don't know what is happening. My bowels, Mum, my bowels. All right, you guys leave. Where for Whence Tower direction are you heading? Where are you guys going?
Okay. So, 2 choices. Wilford Drosden, caves.
Cave. I want to know what's in there.
At this point, I'd really like to hit something, so caves, yeah.
Caves it is. This is a good democracy we have. There can never be a tie unless somebody doesn't vote. That's real silly. You should always vote.
Jefferson doesn't get a vote?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, yeah.
What
cool.
about the dog?
Yes.
Clear vote? Just clear, very direct. Pete has voted.
Wait, hey, Jefferson, aren't you technically done? We found him.
Yes, I just hadn't been able to get a word in. The problem is with us finding him is me not delivering him. So I don't know if I should go back empty-handed or if I should just
probably
come
not.
with you.
Don't go back empty-handed. Probably not a good idea.
Probably not.
You could go back and tell him the truth.
Oh, and that the boy stole 2062 Eider, and then we brought him back to his very powerful mummy. And I decided to leave and come back to camp with with Pete's tail between my legs.
Yeah, that sounds pretty bad, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go to Usong first.
No. Mm-mm. That sounds even worse. I think if we can find out who killed the other guy, it would be a good consolation for what we didn't do.
Well, that's technically what he wanted anyway of us. He wanted us to find who killed the person. He really wasn't worried about Lane Arnold anymore.
Agreed. Let's do what we need to do.
The point is, Jefferson didn't volunteer to go spelunking with the 3 of us.
You guys did me a favor back in Broadleaf Forest by not ending me, so I can come with you on this as long as we make an agreement to figure out what I'm going to tell Unsank, because I'm going to need to come back with some sort of information, and if it is finding out who the killer is and that is going to be leaps and bounds beyond bringing Arnold or whatever his name is back to camp. 2062 Eider is a chunk of money, but I kind of feel with half-orcs, their convictions on who they feel is family is leaps and bounds more important.
Well, regardless, I think I can probably reason with Usong when we return.
All right. One thing that I will offer, Pete here is an excellent nose for finding anything you'd like, so while I might not be much help in the cave, Pete could probably lead you through to at least clean air. Isn't that right, boy? Boof.
Fucking gets me every time.
As long as you promise to protect him, if he's yours for the time being.
Between his nose and my dark vision, we shouldn't have too many problems.
Excellent. So yes, I'm fine with coming with you for the time being, and then we just have to figure out the next steps once we figure out the Durgan problem.
All right, seems like we have a plan. Also, it's Pete, I'm sorry for saying I was going to hit you with my axe. Well, I hope that was I don't speak dogs, so I assume he's fine. Let's go to the cave.
The tail wag indicates that he's pretty okay with it. As you weave your way back through the forest, back past the downed limbs from the dragon, you hear another sound that resonates throughout the forest. But this time, it's not a dragon roar. It's an instrument. A deep and guttural sound that is joyful. You continue towards the cave and you see another figure at the mouth. Except for this figure, unlike the boy that you just returned to his mother, is much smaller, holding a long instrument, and says,
Oh, hiya.